Good morning, my dear student. Today we are going to learn a next problem in the bending stress. It is desired to bend a strip of 6 mm thick and 20 mm wide of spring steel into a loop. Let us see that is a spring steel strip of a thickness, how much is given? 6 mm. The thickness of the strip, how much is given here? It is given as T equal to 6 mm thick and 20 mm wide. So B equal to 20 mm wide. Okay dear? 20 mm wide of spring steel into a loop with end overlapping and riveted. Find the minimum radius of the loop. Okay, so we need to find out the minimum radius of the loop. If the stress due to bending are limited to 100 megapascal. So here how much bending stress is given? The bending stress is given as 100 megapascal. So 100 megapascal is indicate that 100 as it is, mega means 10 power of 6. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. You know very well, 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. Is it right? But our intention is we want to convert the bending stress in the unit is Newton per mm square. So sigma B equal to 100 as it is, Newton as it is. If it is moved below, it should be made as a mm square. Okay dear? Then also determine the bending moment required. What we need to find out? We need to find out the bending moment. We need to find out in this equation. If we apply the some amount of load on the strip, then the strip is bent. It look like a curvature. Is it right? So this means that we need to find out how much amount of load you are applying on the strip due to the strip is bent. Is it right? And also determine the bending moment. We need to find out required to bend the strip, take E equal to 2.1. So modulus of elasticity is given as 2.1 into 10 power of 5 megapascal. E equal to 2.1 into 10 power of 5 megapascal. Is it right? The first thing is I am using the equation of the bending moment. We know that mb by I. So m is indicate that the bending moment. What is indicate here? Bending moment by I is indicate that mass moment of inertia of a beam or strip. Is it right? Equal to sigma B. The sigma B is indicate that the bending stress by Y. So Y, what we can say? The Y we can say as distance of extreme fiber from the neutral axis. Y is called as distance of extreme fiber from the neutral axis equal to E by R. So E is indicate that it is a value of modulus of elasticity, or we can say as Young's modulus, or we can say as radius of curvature. So I will represent here MB bending moment Okay, I is nothing but the mass moment of inertia. If you are using the beam, then you have to go for the beam. If you are using the strip, then you have to go for the strip only. Is it right? Sigma B is indicate that bending stress. Okay, so Y is we call as distance of center of gravity from the neutral axis. Distance of extreme fiber from neutral axis. Okay, so E we can say as modulus of elasticity, or we can say as modulus of Young's modulus, we can say. Is it right? Young's modulus. And R is nothing but radius of curvature. Is it right? So that is the bending moment equation. So what is the bending moment equation? MB by I is equal to sigma B by Y equal to E by R. So in this case, so it is considered as equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. In this case, which equation we have to use? In this equation, first thing is bending stress is given. Bending stress is given. Y is nothing but the distance of extreme fiber from the neutral axis is indicate that it is a thickness by 2. We can take. Then E modulus of elasticity value is already given. Is it right? From that we can easily find out the radius of curvature. Then we have to equate the equation 2 as well as we have to equate the equation 3. Then you will get the value of radius of curvature. So now I am equating the equation. Equating the equation 2 and 3. Okay, dear. Then sigma B by Y equal to E by R. Sigma B value is 100. Okay, dear, 100. We need to find out the Y value. So Y nothing but the distance of extreme fiber from the neutral axis. That is your neutral axis. So thickness by 2. Thickness by 2. Thickness, how much is given here? Thickness is given as 6 by 2 equal to 3 mm. That is the value of Y. Okay, so you have to write in the rough. And Y value is 3 equal to E value, Young's modulus, how much is given here? 2.1 into 10 power of 5 by radius of curvature we need to find out. Or you need to just cross multiply this term. R equal to 100 equal to 3 into 2.1 into 10 power of 5. R equal to 3 into 2.1 into 10 power of 5 by 100. If you divide this term with the help of calci, then you will get the answer is 6300 mm. If you want to convert in meter means, so it should be power is 10 power of minus 3. It should be 6.30. How much dear? If you remove the 3 digit means 6.30 meter. That is the value of radius. So radius of curvature, how much is there? 6.30 meter. We got it. So if we apply this some amount of bending force, okay, then what happen? This strip will bend. It look like a curvature. The radius of curvature is 6.30 meter. But again in this equation he's telling that we need to find out the bending moments also. Okay, so in this equation what we need to find out? Bending moment. So which equation we have to equate, then we will get the value. Let us see. If you are using first equation, second equation, then you will get the same value. If you are equating first and third, again you will get the same value. So now I am equating the equation 1 and 2. Okay dear? Equating the equation 1 and 2. 1 is, how much is given? Bending moment by I equal to sigma b by y. Is it right? Actually what is need to find out? We need to find out the bending moment. We need to find out in this equation. I's indicate mass moment of inertia of a strip. It is a given. Then for that reason, which formula we have to use to find out the I is equal to the mass moment of inertia of a strip is BD cube by 12. So what is the equation is given? BD cube by 12. Is it right? So B, how much is given? 20 mm. Okay. So the mass moment of inertia of the strip is I equal to BD cube by 12. And y value is thickness by 2. Is it right? So MB is unknown. We need to find out the value of MB equal to sigma b into I by y. Is it right? Sigma b, bending stress value, how much is given here? 100 Newton is given. 100 as it is into I value is BD cube by 12. B is breadth. Width how much is given? 20. Is it right? 20 into D means depth of, or we can say as thickness, or BT cube by 12 we can say otherwise, or BT cube by 12 we can say. Is it right? Into T cube by 12. Y nothing but thickness by 2. Thickness by 2. Is it right? Then this T and this T will cancel. 2 ones are 2 6 are. Is it right? Then you will get the value is MB bending moment equal to, it should be value is 100 into 20 into thickness is, how much is given? 6 whole square by 6. If you divide this term, then you will get the value is 12,000 Newton. So I am getting the value is MB equal to 12,000 Newton meter. But if your intention is you want to convert in Newton mm, means that is the value of, if you divide here 12,000 Newton mm. So your intention is you want to convert in Newton meter, means you need to divide it by 1000. Is it right? If you are divided by 1000, it should be divided by 1000, you will be get Newton meter value. MB equal to 12,000 by 1000 Newton meter. Okay, this 1000 and 1000 will cancel. Sorry, 0, 000 and 000 will cancel. The remaining is MB equal to 12 by 1. 12 by 1 is considered as the 12 Newton meter. That is the value of bending moment. The bending moment value is given as 12 Newton meter. If you are using the equation 1 and 3, again you will get the same value, 12 Newton meter. Okay dear, if you have the doubt regarding this class, please write down in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you dear. Next problem. A beam of uniform rectangular cross section is fixed at one end and it carries a load of 1000 Newton at a distance of 3 meters from the fixed end. So let us see a beam of uniform rectangular cross section is fixed at one end. Fixed at one end and it carries a load of 1000 Newton. So this means that the one end of the beam is fixed and another end of the beam is totally free into the atmosphere. The such type of the beam we can say as cantilever beam. So the load is, it carries a load of 1000 Newton. Where it's acting here? It is acting at free end. At free end. How much? 1000 Newton. At a distance of 300 mm from the fixed end. We have to measure the distance 300 mm from the fixed end. I am measuring the length of a beam is 300 mm. Okay dear? From the fixed end. The maximum bending stress in the beam is, the maximum bending stress in the beam is, how much is given? It is given as 80 Newton per mm square. Find the width and depth of the beam. Let us assume one rectangular section of it. Find the width. So this means that we need to find out the width of this beam B. We need to find out and depth of the beam. That is the depth of the beam. We can say as H. Okay. If the depth is twice that of width, so this means that the depth is twice. Depth, I will represent here, depth H is twice the width. Twice the width. Is it right? Then H is equal to 2 into B. So we can say as H is equal to 2B. We can say. So what we need to find out? We need to find out the width as well as we need to find out the height. We need to find out in this case. Generally, we know very well. The first thing is I will write down the given data. Okay. The load, how much load is acting? The load is acting as, we can say as force, is acting as 1000 Newton. We need to, the length of this beam is, how much is given? 300 mm is given. Is it right? And we need to find out the width of the beam and height we need to find out. Height is 2 times of width. Then which formula we have to use over here? Generally we know the bending moment formula is, what is the formula is given? MB bending. So the bending moment formula is, you know very well, using the equation MB bending moment by I is equal to bending stress by Y equal to E by R. So MB is indicate that the bending moment, I is indicate that the mass moment of inertia of a rectangular beam, and sigma B is indicate the bending stress of a beam. Y is nothing but the distance of extreme outer fiber. E is indicate that the modulus of elasticity, and R is indicate that radius of curvature. If you observe this figure, which formula we have to use in this equation? Because MB, we can easily find out bending moment, force into length, we can easily find out. I is the mass moment of inertia, we can find out BD cube by 12, and sigma B already given here, how much? 80 Newton per mm square. Okay dear. And why nothing but height by 2 or depth by 2 we can easily find out, because E value is not given, modulus of elasticity and the radius of curvature is also not given. So for that reason there is no need to use the E by R. We have to use the equation 1 and 2 only. Using equation 1 and 2. Okay dear. MB is the bending moment by I equal to bending stress by Y. Okay dear. So bending stress, I will write here in the rough. Bending stress formula is force into length, because the force is acting at the free and the cover the length is how much? 300 mm. So force how much is given? Sigma B value is 1000 into length is 300. If you multiply this term, then you will get the value is 3 into 10 power of 5 Newton mm. That is the value of bending stress. Okay dear, we can easily find out this value. Sigma B as already is given. Again what we need to find out? We need to find out the mass moment of inertia. What we need to find out here? Mass moment of inertia of a beam. Then how to find out here? I is equal to B D cube by 12. We have the formula. Is it right? Then B as it is breadth, as it is depth. Depth nothing but what we can say? B H cube by 12 we can represent. H is equal to 2 times of B. We can say B as it is, H is 2H cube by 12. So if you have 2 cube, it should be how much? 8. Is it right? So B into 8 H cube by 12. Then if you divide here, 2 4s and 2 6s and 2 2s 2 3s, so then you will get the value is I equal to, how much here? I equal to 2bh cube, otherwise you can represent as small, okay, 2bh cube by 3, or you can write as a 2bh cube by 3. That is the value of I. Is it right? We got the value of I. Again, what we need to find out? We need to find out the value of y. So what is the value of y? Y is equal to depth by 2. Is it right? We know very well. Then y is equal to depth by 2. Depth, what we can say here? We can say as h by 2. H value is equal to 2 times of breadth. Is it right? 2 times of breadth by 2. Then if you cancel this term, then you will get the value is y equal to only breadth. Is it right? Then if you are getting the value of sigma b and I and y, you need to substitute in this equation. Is it right? MB value, okay, MB, sorry, that is a value of bending moment. MB, bending moment, how much is there? 3 into 10 power of 5 Newton mm. Then same value you need to substitute over here, 3 into 10 power of 5. Is it right? By I value is how much? 2 into bh cube by 3. 2 into bh cube by 3 equal to sigma b value. Sigma b value is how much is given? Sigma b value is given as 80. Y value is how much is given? Y value is given as b. So what is our intention? Our intention is we need to find out the value of h. Then let us see. So the small mistake here also, h is equal to 2 times of breadth. Is it right, Nadia? 2 times of breadth. Okay, I will drop this one. Same concept is there, just I missed the point. B as it is into, you can write as a small b, b into 2 4 is 8 b cube by 12, then you will get b power of 4, not h. Okay, b power of, that is the b, and b power of 3, that is the b power of 4. Okay, not here? I will rub here. That is the value of 2 by 3 b power of 4. Okay, then if you are cross multiply this term, if it is cancelled, b and b will cancel, the remaining should be b cube. Is it right? Then 3 into 10 power of 5 equal to, it should be 80 into 2 by 3 into b power of 4. As it is it right? Then 3 into 10 power of 5, keep as it is 2 by 3 into 80. Then this b and b will cancel, remaining should be b cube. Is it right, Nadia? Then 3 into 10 power of 5 by 2 by 3 into 80 equal to b power of 3. Is it right? Then if you remove the cube, it is a make as the power 1 by 3. 3 into 10 power of 5, 2 by 3 into 80 power of 1 by 3 equal to b. So I am getting the answer is b equal to, I am getting as 17.784 mm. So this means that it is approximately equal to the 18 mm. Okay, so B equal to 18 mm. Actually what we need to find out, we need to find out the depth. The depth H equal to 2 times of breadth. 2 into 18 is equal to 36 mm. That is the value of H. Okay, the breadth value is how much we got it here, 18 mm, and height is 36 mm. Again I will repeat because I did the small mistake. Okay, not here, because let us assume a beam of uniform rectangular cross section is fixed at the one end, free at the other end. Okay, a force of 1000 Newton is acting at a free end. It covers the length of how much, 300 mm from the fixed end. So in this equation we need to find out the breadth as well as we need to find out the height. So bending stress, it is a given, how much is given, 80 Newton per mm square. The depth, how much is given here, the depth H equal to 2 times of width is given. 2 into width is B. Is it right? So we need to write down the given data. The force, how much is given, how much load is acting, it is a load is acting as 1000 Newton. And the length of a beam from the fixed end is the 300 mm. As well as we need to find out the width, as well as we need to find out the height. Height is 2 times of breadth we need to find out. Okay, and the bending stress is given as 80 Newton per mm square. So in this, so we have to use the bending equation formula, mb by I is equal to sigma b by y is equal to E by R. mb is indicate that bending moment, I is indicate that the mass moment of inertia, and equal to bending stress by distance of extreme outer fiber, equal to the Young's modulus, or we can say as modulus of elasticity, or we can say as radius of curvature. In this equation, E is not given, R is not given. So for that reason, there is no need to find, there is no need to use this term. Instead of, we have one more two terms is there. mb by I equal to sigma b by y. So we have to equate the equation 1 and 2. mb by I equal to sigma b by y. Is it right? mb, bending moment formula is force into length. What is the formula? Force into length. Force is acting at the free end. How much? 1000 Newton. They cover the length is how much? 300 mm. Then if you multiply this term, then you will get the value of 3 into 10 power 5 Newton mm. Is it right? mb is completed. Again we need to find out the I nothing but the mass moment of inertia of the beam. I is equal to BD cube by 2L. B as it is, D nothing but depth. Depth nothing but height cube by 2L. Height value is how much is there? 2 times of breadth. 2 times of breadth whole cube by 2L. Breadth as it is, okay, into 2 cube should be how much? 8. B into cube, B cube by 2L. If you divide this term, again you will get the value of 2 by 3. B as it is. If bases are same, the power should be added. 3 plus 1, it should be 4. 2 by 3, B power of 4. Okay dear? Again, we need to find out the value of y. Y value is depth by 2. Depth nothing but h by 2. H value is equal to 2 times of breadth. 2 times of breadth by 2. Then you will get the value of B. Is it right? Then if you are getting this value, you need to substitute in this equation. mb value is 3 into 10 power of 5 and I value is 2 by 3 into B power of 4 equal to bending stress values already given 80 Newton per mm square. Keep as it is only. Y value is how much is there? We got the value is B. Is it right? After that, if you cancel this term, then remaining should be how much? B cube. Is it right? If it is moved this side, means 3 into 10 power 5 by 2 by 3 as it is. If it is moving downward, in multiply by 80. So if you remove the 3, then it will make as a power is 1 by 3. Breadth is, if you divide by calci, then you will get the answer is 17.784. This means that it is approximately equal to the 18 mm. We can consider 18 mm. We have to consider. The breadth is how much is given? 18 mm, and we need to find out the depth. The depth, so what is the formula? The depth equal to H is equal to 2 times of width. So 2 into B. So B already is given. 2 into B is 18. If you multiply 2 into 18, the value should be 36 mm. So we can easily find out the value of B and H. Okay dear, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you dear.